Hey, Freedom Seekers, what's up? Happy Monday morning to you. Namaste. It is Monday, and that means it is another episode of Coffee and Cash. Yo, team, super pumped to be here. This is a great episode that we have in store. I'm feeling like so excited, rejuvenated, inspired. And that's because today's episode is all going to be about personal development offers in that space and what we can be doing as marketers to help provide value for our audience so that it turns into more cash, I mean, that's not what it's all about, but that's part of what it's about, right? So let's jump in. Let's talk about these offers. I've got some good ones for you. First one up, the Wealth DNA Code. So personal development should be focused on impacting your life in a lot of different ways, right? With your relationships, with your health, and with your bank account. And so this is a great offer for people that are looking to make more money and break barriers and grow in that area. And so make sure, check it out, Wealth DNA Code. I've got the link here in the description. And so check it out. It's a good one. Second PD offer that I think people should be checking out today, the Midas Manifestation. Now, I love this name, Midas Manifestation, right? So if you remember Midas, I think it was a Greek or a Roman story about a dude who had the Midas touch, and anything he touched turned to gold. And there's people out there that you probably know that you're like, everything that this person does always works. It's always successful. And that's what this offer is about, is helping people sort of get that ability, mentality, belief around them so that they can start being more and more and more successful. Third one, we've talked about this one recently, the Mental Time Travel System by Joe Vitale. This is a great, great offer, helping people address their past in order to change their present. It is a super, super good offer. And it is a message that it will be beneficial. It comes off not as an offer that's like asking people for something, but it's like, yeah, you got to pay for it, but it's really going to be benefiting you a ton. Next up, our fourth is the Miracle Money Magnets. Now, Miracle Money Magnets is a solid offer. It talks about, and think about that like magnets, it's how do I attract it into my sphere. Now, Dr. Joe Vitale, that I recently talked about, was on The Secret. And I know that in that movie, The Secret, right? I've never seen it, but people have told me things. And it talks about like the idea of like manifesting things so that it comes to you. And that's this idea, right? The Miracle Money Magnet is what can we do to get money to come to us? And finally, Genie Script. So the Genie Script is what could you do if Genie's granted wishes, right? And Genie's just made your wishes a reality. So what, doing these things, you're going to basically be able to grant yourself the wishes in life that you want, right? Super good offer as well. Make sure you're checking those out, right? So those are our top 5 personal development offers on the Digistore 24 platform. Make sure you're going through this. Great for email, great for social media. Like if you have an organic audience, all these are great ones to just throw out there and provide value. And that's what I want to talk about today, is the idea of seeing our audience as actual human beings rather than just a numbers or a list or a dollar sign. And yeah, like it's important that we as business owners and operators, we understand the statistics and the financials in order to be successful. But if you can provide an audience with value, it means so much more to them. They have so much more confidence in what you're doing. And specifically, right, we're talking to more people, affiliates that are running organic things, people that have emails, right? Not necessarily the media buyer that's just a faceless affiliate that nobody knows. But even then, when you're writing your copy and you're trying to pick offers, I think a lot of times it's looking at it and saying, hey, what does this do to provide value? Sort of reminds me about recently I was listening to an Instagram page. I love these Instagram pages that talk about like the biggest names that finances that their thoughts. And Warren Buffett, one of the things that he did is the reason he's so good at picking stocks is because he didn't just look at the numbers or the trends or what people were saying, but he looked for businesses that he understood and he knew that they were going to be providing great value to people and that they were run great and they were going to be long-term successes. And so sometimes when you're scrolling through a marketplace and you're looking at offers and you're thinking, okay, this offer has like a ton of stats and this offer doesn't have stats. So I'm going to run the one that has a ton of stats. sometimes you're missing out instead of looking at the offer and trying to decide, does this legitimately provide value to the audience? Is this a great offer, right? Is this something that people need right now? And so think about your audience, think about the person that you're selling to, and try to figure out like what it is that they need and are probably experiencing right now in their life, and then providing them with that solution via your offer. I love talking to affiliates that are big in the like forum or like the Facebook group, Telegram group audience, right? That they build an actual audience. And what I love about their model is they can't just keep throwing things at people. They have to actually put in a little bit more effort into, how do I provide value to this person in such a way that they're listening to me as an authority? And so as you're doing this and you're trying to pick which offers to run, throwing in some of these PD offers, I think is a really great change of pace. Even if you're just like, maybe you have a Facebook group that's mostly about weight loss, right? And I've done this before being a gym owner, is I had an audience of all people that wanted to lose weight. And we constantly push like, here's this new diet thing we're going to do. Here's this new equipment thing that's going to like help you lift weights. Here are these things. And that was like developing them on one target. But it does feel a little bit like, hey, you're just talking to me about things that you want to sell me. But all of a sudden, if I start talking about personal development, it says, okay, Alex cares about me as a human being, not just as a member of his gym, because he wants me to succeed, not just at what he's doing, but he wants me to succeed at life. And so mixing in some of these PD offers into your like email list of weight loss people, I think it's great, because the common person who's motivated to lose weight is also motivated to improve their life. And so having a good PD offer that fulfills, right? I'd check it out. I'd look at it, make sure it's a good one before you just throw it out to your audience. But I think that could be of immense value, and it could bring you more authority. It could bring you more goodwill from your audience that you're working with. We at Digistore24 want to help you guys. And so make sure that if you're having things that you don't understand or things that you want more help with, things that you'd like to see, right? Let us know it. Maybe it's just like, hey, like when are you guys doing an event in this area, like my neck of the woods? Like reach out to us with those things. Affiliates at Digistore24.com. Make sure you hit like and subscribe. Share this with your friends, your family, your audience, anybody that needs money. Anybody that's already making money, just get the word out, right? Coffee and Cash is here to help you. Make sure you always remember, open minds, open hearts, equals open wallets.